Hello everyone, Tyler with Vallely Sport Marine in Bismarck, North Dakota and Minot, North Dakota. Today we're looking at the 2025 Bennington 25Q series. Let's take a look at the exterior and then we'll check out the interior. So on the exterior here, it's got some really nice automotive style docking lights, sloped front, these beautiful chrome grab rails. Now let's come around the side. So you'll see our gray color, our white swoosh. And then down here we have our carbon looking wrap there. So it gives you a nice blacked out look right down to the water line. Very sleek, modern, and refined. We've got our tower here. Now if we come along to the rear, we've got a big surprise back here. So before we get to that, we've got our ladder. So this ladder is a lily pad ladder. What the lily pad ladder does for you is for older people or younger people, it makes it easy to get in and out of the water. Because these steps are so wide and they're not like a ladder, they're more like steps. So it's more gradual and easy to get up and down. I've even heard that this is pet friendly, so you can bring your furry friends with you. Now right here, this is a Mercury 400 V10. Very, very large size prop. Take a look at the size of the prop on that. And some of the exciting surprises in here, so follow me on board please. So as you bring your way up front, we've got storage for your ropes, gear, anything you don't want to drag through the boat. And then I like to show this gate because it's got the beautiful Bennington wing logo here. Very substantial, but easy to open at the same time. Okay, so these are entry lights that are on all the doorways around the boat, so you can hopefully have a graceful entry and exit of the boat. Now right here, this is our anchor storage. So you can keep your anchors out of the way. Sometimes anchors have muck and seaweed on them, so this will keep them tucked out of the way. All right, so now you're probably starting to see this phantom black interior. It's technology they've taken from the wake boat industry, so it can still stay relatively cool. And then you get this very elegant and refined black color. Now we've got white cross stitching throughout. We have our sport embroidery logo there. White piping on the seats. And then we have our Rockford Fosgate sound system throughout. There's tons of speakers on this boat. Everyone will be able to keep their phone charged throughout the boat. There's several of these, USB-A, USB-C, movable cup holders, so everyone will be able to cruise in comfort with their phones charged and their drinks nearby. Now, the other thing that's really cool that Bennington has is these neck pillows that are movable, so you can always have your head supported at the right angle for a comfortable drive. You have armrests that flip down on both sides. And then back to the phone chargers, let's say that I forgot my phone charger. Well, thankfully, we've got a wireless phone charger right here, so you can stay connected and keep recording videos and photos with the people you love as you make some outstanding memories. Now, down here, there's tons of storage underneath these Benningtons. So much so, I'm 6'3", and I can fit in here with ease. Not that you would put a person down there, but just to demonstrate all the room there is for your tubes, life jackets, coolers, covers, anything like that. All right, now come on back with me. This is getting into my favorite area of the boat. So we have our 3 captain chairs here. This is a custom floor plan that we drew with Bennington. So what this allows you is going to be 3 seats right next to each other. So obviously if you've got 10 people on the boat, there's gonna start to be different groups, different cliques. You know, that's just how it happens, cliques, right? Anyway, so if you're the driver, the nice thing with having these 2 captain chairs here is you'll never be left out of a conversation. So that happened to me one 4th of July ago. I had a group up there, a group back there, and I was just stuck being the chauffeur. So this keeps you in the action here, so wonderful floor plan. Now come around this way, I want to show you the 3 screens. Have you ever seen 3 screens on a pontoon before? Before Bennington, I don't think anyone had. So what this is Bennington's Vivid UX. So we got 3 screens. So we've got our RPMs, miles per hour, all the typical stuff you'd expect, right? Let's go to the float mode. Now we're gonna see the water temperature, air temperature, And then you're gonna be able to keep an eye on your battery to see if you've been farting too hard and it's about time to start the engine and head home again. So you'll keep an eye on that. All right, now let's check out the lighting package. So this boat is a luxurious party, right? So we got our Vegas nightclub lights here, so we can change the color, the speed. Like if you want them red, green, you name the color. You can see here, if you look at that speaker there, they basically cycle through a bunch of colors. And this lighting's gonna be on the interior and exterior of the boat all throughout, even up front there at the toe kick lighting. And then on the outside of the tubes as well, we have our beautiful Italian leather steering wheel. Nice chrome finish here. And then I can't even tell you how big this screen is here on the right, but you're gonna be able to see your lakes with ease here. You've got contour maps. It's gonna be real easy to tell where you're headed next. Now the finishing on this boat, Bennington really pays attention to the details more so than any other pontoon manufacturer does. And a few instances where this is highlighted is the use of billet aluminum. Like this is solid aluminum here that's shaved down and sculpted just for your boat. And I forgot to mention, this is a storage area here too, so you can hide a cooler away in there if you'd like. And then another area where the billet aluminum is used is right along your throttle there. And you've got 3 cup holders there. And a secret hiding spot for anything you want to hide away right there. And no matter what area of the boat you're in, there's speakers everywhere in this thing. Let's take a quick review. So you got your 2 speakers in the front here. So you got your front zone. They're going to be vibing very well. Up top here, we've got 2 downward firing speakers. And then you got 2 sideways firing speakers right there. So you guys are going to be bumping, not to mention our subwoofer right here. Let's come to the rear. We've got 2 rearward firing speakers, so when you're doing your adventures out in the water, relaxing, you're going to be able to hear the music just as well. So it's going to be a great time back here. Now let's go back to this floor plan. So we talked about the first 2 zones. We've got the lounge seating up front. We've got our 3 captain chairs right here. This is the swing back here, and the name comes from this back being able to swing. So you can sit here and be a part of the group with the captain's chairs. But if you're entertaining in the rear, you can also flip this seat backwards. And lounge this way. So you got a big lounger seat. Again, I'm 6'3", so there's lots of room here for people of pretty much all sizes. The other thing too is, let's say instead of facing rearward while you're having your water-facing party here, you can also tuck away this swing back underneath this cushion here. You can also face forward here for all your sun tanning adventures. You can flip these seats up here. Not that I know much about sun tanning because I'm a redhead, but you also do have some shade, so that'll prevent you from looking like a lobster. The back area of this boat has tons of room for activity, so whether you're catching babes, reeling in the lobster here, because this is the way you catch lobster, right? Or if you're getting ready to catch some air on a wakeboard, it's got the perfect layout. You can do just about anything back here. The other thing too is, even if you're not gearing up to go wakeboarding, let's say you got some kids you want to get on a tube, it's a little chillier, you can pull the tube up to the edge and they can climb on without getting in the water. Also, some people have also put a diving board here so they can fling here and go into the stratosphere. So it's a great time no matter what you want to do back here. Thanks for checking out the 2025 Bennington Q25 at Vallely Sport Marine in Minot, North Dakota and Bismarck, North Dakota. I'm Tyler, and see you next time.